Alright, ladies, gents, boys, girls, it's Ryan from Furta Heat. I am here to make some hot sauce out of the white habaneros that I have. I only got 4. But we're going to make some sauce. So this is pretty much no longer going to be any YouTube shorts of this. Maybe one more to like cap off the ghost peppers. But as you can see, pretty much it's got a fat Scotch bonnet right there. Bunch of chocolate ghost peppers. These ones are just starting to turn a little bit brown there. Hopefully these ones here start turning soon, a little sooner, because that's actually the batch that grew before these ones. But these ones are starting to turn the chocolate color before these ones. But they are a little bit smaller, so maybe that's why. God knows. But the white hobbies are back here. I know they look a little bit yellow on camera. You can see kind of right there. They are actually like white yellow, so they are perfect actually to pick. So we're gonna do so. Whoops. Hello, River. So we're gonna do so right here. I'm gonna pick them, yeah, one by one, beautifully on camera here. As you guys can see, like I said, they're a little bit yellow. Like I said, I think they look way more white in person, but it's extremely rare out here to even have like an actually fully white one. Like it's not common to have like a completely white one anyway. But yeah, these are the Peruvian White Habaneros that have been growing since New Year's actually. So this is coming up on, frick man, it's crazy, but this is coming up on like 5 months. I think I planted these on New Year's or like January 2nd. And yeah, it's taken this long because we were fighting off bugs, diseases, all types of stuff within that tent I just showed you. But yeah, we have 4 to work with here. I will be able to make hot sauce out of this. It's always better to have like 10 to 15 to make like a big batch. Then you'll actually get like 2 sauce bottles out of it. But yeah, ingredients are pretty much here, guys. Got some garlic. Just gonna cut up a couple cloves, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of I don't know why I had pepper. I didn't want pepper. I wanted salt. But yeah, sugar, salt, and then I'm gonna cook it in some olive oil and some white vinegar. And yeah, I'll be back within the couple minutes here. We're just gonna get things together and we'll go through the steps. All right, guys, back. Monica's on the camera. I'm here. Got a couple things here, as you can see. I got the white hobbies plus a clove of garlic, and then I'm gonna get a tablespoon. Or no, sorry, I'm gonna get a tablespoon of olive oil to cooking. Because again, I'm doing about a quarter of the actual recipe that this calls for. Because this calls for like 15 to 20 hobbies, like 2 cloves of garlic. So I'm gonna do 1 clove of garlic. It might be a little garlic heavy, but fortunately that's actually how I like it. And then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna. I don't need a knife this big at all, but maybe to crush the garlic, I'm gonna grab a real small guy, just to cut the stems off here. So stems are getting cut. And I will be using the seeds. I'm going to take a few seeds to replant because I actually don't have any more white habanero seeds and I would love to have some to replant. So I am going to steal some seeds. But as I said, I would love to use most seeds for the actual recipe itself. I would not like to not use it. Because it will absolutely... Oh, that's potent, man. I'm telling you, this will have somewhere... It's hard to say. Obviously, it's kind of grown in a freaking, it was supposed to be grown in a can, actually. These were can seeds, but I ended up growing them in that kind of like a bigger can type of thing. It was actually like a cinnamon stick thing. I don't even know, but yeah. Oh, man, you can see in there. Here, I'll cut this pod wide open for you guys to see. Cut her right down the middle. Again, I should be wearing gloves, guys. You should be wearing gloves if you want to handle this. But yeah, and excuse my nails. Could not find the nail clippers today, but yeah, that's the inside of the pod there. Pretty beautiful. Again, like I said, I'm gonna steal some seeds though. I will steal this pod seeds. For science. For science, of course. And Monica will pause this for half a second while I do that.
Okay.
Alright, guys. So we're back for a sec. As you can see, I've got everything chopped up here. Habanero peppers here, garlic beside it. I'm going to grab a tablespoon of olive oil, and we're going to bring that to almost like I'll do actually a tablespoon and a half, because like I said, it calls for 4, but like I said, we're doing such a small recipe, but we are going to want to at least be able to cook it. So I'm going to do it like a tablespoon and a half here. Bring it to a little bit of a shine, I believe is what it says. Then we'll dump the other ingredients in, and we'll go from there. Pause it if you can, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so put the ingredients into the olive oil now. I'm And make sure I get all those seeds. Like I said, I do want the seeds, other than I did set away 10 right there. There's, maybe that's 10, I don't know, it's just a guesstimate. It looks like 10 to me. Set away 10 seeds there, like I said, so that I can plant some more. Get the rest on the knife here. If it wants to go. And the seeds don't want to go. Let's grab them with my fingy tips. Monica says she can literally feel her eyes and her throat and her, what else burning? Anything? No. Just mainly her nose, she says. There we go. All seeds are in now, though. Pick these up off the ground. And then I am going to add a little bit of white vinegar as well now. Oh, I just licked my fingertips. Oh, that is unbelievable. Actually, I'm going to burn this off a little bit, a little more of the olive oil. And then I'm going to add the white vinegar. Because again, it's not much. It's going to be just a little bit. Again, like a tablespoon and a half, because again, the recipe calls for about 4. I'm trying to do about a quarter of that. So we will do a tablespoon and a half again, roughly. There is 1. And there's about a half. So again, we'll go from here, pretty much get this to a simmer is what we need. Get that to a simmer, and then we will add sugar, salt, and go from there. So basically, I needed to do a cup, so I'm doing 1 cup of white vinegar. I had a feeling, I was like 4 tablespoons of white vinegar. That doesn't seem like enough, so I am adding the white vinegar now. Even more of it. I was just gonna say, well, I'm not gonna get any sauce out of this. So the white vinegar is added again. We're gonna bring this to a simmer, and then, like I said, once we get that to like a boil type simmer, we will then add the salt and the sugar. All good. Alright guys, I did mess up a bit. I put a little more white vinegar than I wanted to, but that's okay. I just won't pour all of it into the blender. But yeah, I just added the final ingredients, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, brought it right down to a little simmer there, and we're just gonna cook it on low for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, again, sorry about the vent fan. Just trying to basically keep the house safe from not freaking dying. But yeah, was not quite thick enough after 10 minutes. Again, it's probably because I added a little bit too much white vinegar there. But I'm going to put it in for another 10 minutes, crank it up from low to about 1.5, 2-ish, and see in about 6 minutes from now if it's any good. Then go from there to 10 minutes to even another 15 minutes to see if it'll thicken up just a little bit more. I don't want it crazy thick, because obviously I still want to get a decent bit of sauce from it. I don't mind it being a little runny over thick, but it's like basically still white vinegar at this point. So yeah, maybe another 6 to 10 minutes. Alright guys, it's pretty much just about there. It's not going to get much better than that, to be completely honest. Maybe a little bit if I do like a couple more minutes, which maybe I'll do. But yeah, I'll see you back in a sec when I have that in there to blend up. Alright guys, again, not much, but it should fill that sauce bottle probably. That is the white haba sauce right there. Like I said, it's a little yellow, little white, pretty much just like the peppers. I'm going to go ahead and blend this guy up, and yeah, we'll extract it into the bottle soon. Wasn't gonna do it, but looks like milk. Alright guys, finished product. Looks like, I don't even know, sour milk, but that is a white habanero hot sauce. Gonna extract it into this jar with Monica here. Be right back. So again guys, this is pretty much final product. Again, it looks like, Monica said it looks like a mayo. It honestly kind of does. Again, like I said, it's very runny. It's not, yeah, I'd say it's just about as runny, if not maybe a little more runny than my other sauce I made, like cayenne pepper sauce. But I love that sauce. I actually just had a swig of this, I'm not going to lie, and it's fantastic. But Monica brought up a good idea. Maybe what we'll do is add a little bit of avocado to what's left, and maybe even like put half the bottle in there too, depending on how good it is. Like, you know, again, thicken it up a little bit, see how it tastes, and then have one bottle that's straight up white habanero, like garlicky, and then one that's garlicky avocado white habanero. Not a bad idea. We'll test it out. Okay, so of course it turns out adding the avocado can turn it a little bit more green than that like eggy color, and is absolutely My mouth is blown off in heat, and I'm about to mix the rest in with more avocado, because that's God tier. Again, be right back, because my eyes are like Spice Lord. Alrighty guys, there we go. A much, much, much thicker green-like liquid. Yeah, gonna go ahead and extract it yet again. Probably make it even more fine, and yeah, thicker for the better. Alright guys, pouring into bottle. I think this is enough for a bottle, and but maybe a bottle and a quarter, hard to say, or it'll just fill this one perfect. Like I said, it thickened up a lot. Oh, as I mess up a little bit. Like I said, it thickened up a lot. So yeah, this will be enough for a bottle and a bit. Bottle and a bit. Go ahead and pause it for a second. Alright guys, and just like that, almost 2 full bottles of sauce. That one is like very full, and that one is, you know, just over 3/4 pretty much. So I'll take that. 2 full bottles of sauce. And like I said, it ended up being a little bit thicker. It's not quite as runny as it was before. It's still a little bit runny, but again, it's almost that perfect consistency that I like, at least. And you can see it's a little bit more green than yellow now because of that avocado. And again, this is a complete experiment. This was like a little bit of a recipe. It wasn't even a specific white habanero recipe. It was just a habanero sauce recipe that I kind of, you know, improvised on. So very glad of the final product. I actually had a little bit of it. It's very, very hot. Got a bunch of it underneath my fingernails too. And that is also very hot. But guys, thank you much for tuning in to this beautiful hot sauce making video. Many more to come, as you saw. Got a bunch of peppers going on the deck. Even bought some plants yesterday with already peppers growing. So I'll end up making some sauce out of those again. Probably in coming weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks tops. Excited, guys. Peace. Thanks for watching.